Hello, or should I say, good morning, good day, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever happens to be the time of day that you're watching this from. I am Alessis, and we are here once again to play some Baldur's Gate 3. Hopefully I'll be able to make it entertaining. The last time we went through some, how would you call it? We went through something that we weren't expecting. We found a little boy in a hut surrounded by flowers, who turned out to be the who turned out to be how would you call it? The fragmented essence of the forest spirit that we're trying to save. So that was interesting. But we did manage to, after having to deal with some shadows and punching the shielding that he had put on himself, and having the most anticlimactic end to that, because we had a druid that kept being an owlbear despite, you know, talking in human voice in the cutscene, or dialogue. Yeah, it was a little weird, but we managed to get past that, and we still have several resources available to us as a party. It was certainly a win, yes. I would agree with you there, Scold. But definitely not what I was expecting of the whole Thaniel questline so far. But without further ado, we do have still some exploration to do. In particular, we need to explore whether, because one of our party companions, Lae'zel, is being rather gung-ho about trying to get to the Kresh, which is basically a hidden base of her kind, the Githyanki, in the mountains. So we need to investigate all of the areas leading up to that point, as well as whether we can actually just leave the area to go there, or whether that would sacrifice something in the Shadowlands in the meantime. But I guess without further ado, we're ready to move. So this was the house in Deep Shadow. This was the where we first found the other fragment, and they teleported us to the middle of the ruined town that we had fairly extensively already searched. So what we did was we went back to Last Light Inn. We did some inventory checks. We did some. We got our druid companion who joined us very recently. Who we didn't have a lot of stuff to give as things went, but we did give him we found him barkskin armor, so he's a little bit tougher now, even when he's outside of wild shape form. We got him the acrobat shoes because they were like 84 gold, which is, you know, a pittance. We also rebought the shapeshifter's boon ring, which, you know, he's shapeshifting, so getting a 1d4 bonus to all checks seems like a decent enough thing to have on him. And that's about it. We did also stock up a little bit more on healing potions, because we are going to be having to rely on those for our healing from now on, unless we want to spend some actual spell slots. So we have stocked up on those. But I think, as I said, the next thing that we're going to do is there's probably some kind of a small area over here that connects to the ruined town over here. But what we are interested in is finding out what, if anything, there is between us and this passage into the mountains. So, I mean, I am expecting some trouble, because, well, trouble does seem to dog our steps most of the time. So, you know, since we are here, Oh shit.
Last scars. Spell and sword alike were used to ravage this battlefield.
Imagine the glorious din of it all. The streaming banners, the charging knights, the piles of severed limbs and heads.
I'd rather not. It's all the same to you.
Unfortunately, so this indicates, because our wizard Gale has the Speak with the Dead spell still active, this indicates that they would be targets for Speak with the Dead. But I have a feeling that since Gale was there when we killed them, that they would not give us
Elminster's not around, so it might
too much information. I mean, might as well try. It doesn't hurt trying, but
The corpse seems willing to speak, but not to its killer.
right. And I would imagine the same is true of Sharp Eye Laura. We might find like a scroll of disguise self somewhere. So who knows? Maybe we'll. Oh, there's a heavy chest here, which we don't have the key to apparently, and we haven't lockpicked, which is weird because we were literally here.
At the ready.
Unfortunately, Gale does not have a great amount of resources, so do you have a scroll of knock on you? I don't think you do. No, he does not. Oh, we do have a scroll of disguise self. Okay, good to know. Right.
No time to rest.
We'll come back to this chest later then, with one of the two party members who are actually capable of properly lock picking rather than trying anything crazy here. So this looks to just be battlements.
A great many druids once stood here to fight Ketheric Thorn. Few ever left.
What's this? Record of Ketheric Thorn's speech to his troops before his victory over the druids and harpers. Yes, indeed. It's a little weird. I always thought that even if you actually disguised yourself, it's not like the corpse is perceiving you as in with its eyes, right? Like I always figured that the corpse would know who you are as you cast the spell, and therefore would be like, well, sure, you put on like those glasses with a mustache attached, and you have a party hat on your head now, but like I still know it's you. So it's a little weird in my opinion, but there are some other weird choices that the game developers have made. And welcome, Bork, as well. Good to have you in the chat. Right, coming back to... Take this. You there. Take this from me. That is gold, friends. Let those who are coveters and cravens among you take my gold and go. There's enough to keep you warm in winter. But in those cold and lonely winters to come, you will look into the bought flames in the purchased hearth and see a bargain for peace. And then you'll realize that such a retirement comes at the price of pride. Go on and take it. Take it and go. Those who are not afraid we won't stop you. But neither shall we know a winter in which the coin of regret is idly spent. Instead we shall know blood and fury and a triumph worth of a flame reconcilable only with heaven. I swear it. Against us arrayed is a group of fools. Let them be our bank vault. Let us raid them, friends. Let us grow rich on screams. Not the, definitely not the worst speech that I've ever heard. I'll be honest, I'm surprised that he would have just, given them gold and allowed them to leave. Like, he didn't seem like such a merciful guy overall. But, hey. Maybe he was doing it for the sake of theatrics. I guess. You know, I got a very similar, like, an extremely similar vibe there from that speech as the what was it? I can't remember which legions they were, but while Caesar was still like campaigning, he had, I believe it was 2 or was it 3 of his, like, some of his most veteran legions like rebelled because they didn't want to fight anymore because they had been fighting for so long. And Caesar essentially went, yeah, sure, you can go home now, citizen. And like, essentially that. And the, like, you know, the proud Romans.
What's that?
It's a mound of dirt, Druid. I would imagine you've seen several of these. But yeah, very similar feeling to that sort of, you know, shaming them into compliance, which is as useful a tactic as any if you can, like, if you make it work. Like, people are they're weird creatures in that, like, they can often be, at least for a moment, they can be brought over with like a powerful and audacious enough display of like zeal for your cause, I guess. Obviously, like, that is not the case if they are utterly and completely opposed to said cause. But like, hey, that number is actually a lot higher than 1, but
ballistas, siege engines. Little old-fashioned too. 100 years? More?
I mean, we already know that this conflict happened more than a century ago, but, like, I like the fact that it gives you that sort of, these sorts of spontaneous skill rolls that you can have. Like, we just spontaneously rolled history just by walking here. Like, we succeeded. We didn't, like, gain anything this time because, like, we've already explored, like, the area heavily, and, like, we've talked to people. Like, it's already clear that this is an ancient battlefield. Like, yeah, no, it's just one of, like,
Dead of the Emerald Enclave. They lay here ever since their war against Ketheric Thorm.
but yeah, I do very much appreciate, like, I as I could have just right-clicked and sent them to Lazel. But, like, as a DM, that is something that I try to, like, sprinkle liberally when I feel the time is correct for it. In that I will try to give my players, not all of them, because I do think that there's a, like, a certain, if you have a certain skill, you should be rewarded for having that skill. As a, this would be something that only, like, a student of history would note or remark upon. Like, I think that's, instead of, like, just giving, like, there are definitely things that, like, I give everyone a fair chance to, like, perception is one of them. It's like, and it's just, you know, can you, okay, apparently my companions can't make that jump, so well, I'll just go back around. Not that big of a deal, but opportunity missed. No, I think Bork has missed more than a couple opportunities this week as well, so yup. Hopefully. Oh, like, I was like, yeah, I should probably jump that, but no, like, there was, like, alright. Why are you getting stuck there? Like Lae'zel, you definitely, yeah, like you have enough jumping power to make that easy.
For now.
It's a little silly when this happens, but like obviously like no game AI is perfect, and like this is a minor complaint in
times.
or minor annoyance in the whole scheme of things. Right. Oh, there's a wooden chest here. Yearning for the moon. So much has changed in our fair town. The moon used to shine so brightly here. We'd all stand out, our shoulders bared, our faces upturned, drinking in her blessings like milk. Such darkness now. I must watch the moon in secret, from my window or late at night when the town's asleep. Sometimes I wonder if I'm the last sane person left in Wraithwin. Probably. Silver cake stand, let's surprisingly enough, we haven't gotten into another fight. You'll have to, Bork, if you want a proper answer to that, you'll have to ask Skuld there to fill you in on which opportunity exactly he meant. Okay, this is a stone bridge going over to some kind of place with deep shadows. I think this is the way to the crash. Like, it looks like, yeah, I think this is the way to the crash. That looks like a hunting camp of some kind. Like, it has several cages, but it is also abandoned. There's a watchtower question mark there. Wonder.
Looks like the Drider's caravan came from here.
Oh, this.
Don't drag any more poor souls along in chains.
Yeah. Yep, that's. This is their base camp. Okay. This is I mean, fairly gruesome. And this leads back to the Underdark, or like, probably, or it's just a dead end that would. Regardless, doesn't seem to be much here. What about in this ruined building then? Ah, yes, I also completely missed the. Yeah, he could have used a Roman numeral there. Man, Robo, and you're just showing up today. Right. Anything interesting up here? There's a wooden trunk that is locked. Not really much else. But there is a gilded chest just sitting there. Doesn't appear to be. Ladder. Jump down, you take damage, and you. Okay. There's probably another way to get to that gilded chest without having to take damage, so we'll just ignore this for now. We'll just ignore this for now and move on with our life. There's a bunch of just miscellaneous crates and an old map in druidic style of what appears to be hidden routes out of the Emerald Enclave. The destination is marked as Baldur's Gate and a note is attached. The only one you can carry, go through the mountain pass. I think. Didn't we find like almost an exact note of that kind before somewhere? A pile of sacks.
A pile of belongings. forsaken to the curse so that their owners could escape with their lives.
The Black Olander, which is fine. This seems to lead to a dead end. Dead end with a heavy chest here. Yeah, and there's nothing up there. Okay, a heavy chest. Don't have a lockpicker. Don't have knock on gale. So, and we're not spending those resources on that. We'll have to remember to come back here at some point. Man, it really sucks not to have anybody capable of lockpicking. Shadow Cursed Ox.
This beast didn't go down without a fight.
Yeah, the last ox we fought definitely put up a fight. Okay. This is... Who are you? Elegies.
Flesh met horn, and flesh lost.
Elegies? She got killed by the ox? That's curious. Refugee's Journal. I'm sure it is. I think what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna switch out Mr. Druid here for Shadowheart, just so that we can actually get somebody capable of lockpicking as well, because we've passed so many things that had locks on them that I'm feeling kind of. So, a Tiefling's Journal, charting the journey from Elturel to the Emerald Enclave, and now on the road to Baldur's Gate. The ox just up and died. It started choking out of nowhere, then keeled over. We tried to pull the cart, but the ox knocked the wheel off when it went down. The thing is in splinters. The others want to grab what we can and keep going, but this place, my skin is crawling like something is watching us from the darkness. No one else is talking much, but I can tell they... Oh, okay. So the ox died of the Shadow Curse, unsurprisingly, and then it became Shadow Cursed Undead and killed Elegies. I'll pick that up, I guess. I don't. Might as well pick up the torch as well. Those are fairly useful. But as noted, I think go to camp. Where is Mr. Druid Man? Mr. Druid Man is over there. Alright, Halson.
Oakfather preserve you.
I need to.
Wherever you need me. I'll be right here.
It does feel a little weird that that I still have to confirm the choice of leaving him behind, because he just said, yeah, wherever you need me, like that.
These lands may not be under the thrall of Lady Shah. No matter. She wishes for Ketheric Thorn to be punished. Her darkness was a blessing offered before he betrayed her. She can redirect her powers elsewhere once he is cast down.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was surprised that she would... I am surprised that she suddenly offered that particular...
All right. Some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
I am very surprised that she decided to open up about that particular one. Right. No, please just hide the helmet. She looked cool when she had the thing on, but that color, that sort of helmet definitely doesn't suit her, but it's for the greater good. Right. Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised that Shadowheart decided to. She has...
My fate will guide me.
No, she doesn't have full stuff. But that's... It's gonna be good enough, right? There's not really any. Ooh, no, never mind. I was just about. Well, there's not much to do here now, but there's literally
Open, shall we?
a chest, which is exactly why she's here. Easy. All right. Anything interesting in there? Fine.
Looking ahead. Swift as my feet can carry me.
We'll come back to the. Never mind. It's like this heavy chested. Might as well. Might as well have Shadowheart.
There is work to do.
There is indeed work.
A lot.
Go lockpick.
How tempting.
Difficulty class of 6. We probably could have gotten this done with just the druid.
I've got a long road ahead.
Anything interesting in there? Of ice.
Can't slow down.
Right. So with that, is this the road to the mountain crash? There's a brazier. This looks to be the way to the mountain pass. Right. Open crate. I think this is good as a time as any to do a save here. I wonder if this is going to give me a. You're entering a different region. Venture forth. I wonder. Like, I feel really bad if we go there. No, I think this is. Yeah, I guess this will have to wait. We're gonna clean up everything here first. I think.
Still alive. So that's progress.
I'm not. Like, as much as Lae'zel advocates for going there, I have a feeling that the crash isn't going to be an answer to our tadpole problems. And I also feel that, like...
What if this crash doesn't work out, Lae'zel?
Ooh.
What if your kin fail you?
If I can reach the crash, my kin will provide. Any failure will be mine alone.
If you say so. Just don't expect me to put all my eggs in the same basket.
That expression must sound curious to a Githyanki ear, given the way they're birthed.
Yeah, I didn't think of it that way. Well, thanks, Gale. Do we go down there after all? I'm still not entirely convinced by the fact that there's. Oh, never mind. Yeah, okay. Don't need to jump down there when we could just go this way. Cool. Glad I'm not an idiot. Oh. Everybody failed a perception check. Okay. I mean, it's gonna be an ambush. Yep. And it's the vines. Right, I'm still surprised. Okay, so we don't have a... What? Oh, okay. He is trained. Okay. Right. We can apply Hunter's Mark. Your advantage.
My path be true.
Right. Mark you. Another swing. Close, but not close enough. Okay.
I'm ready.
Don't think there's really any spell that we need you to cast, so just get him out of constriction. I feel that that's probably the best we can do. And
Onward.
melee with the needle blade.
What fools these mortals be.
Don't think we want to expend any real resources here. So missed. Oh boy. Come on. Polar Master Strike. Yes. Hey. Ah, right. I need to. Critical miss. Right. You are. We go after the big guy. Go after the big guy. We really do need to also reapply light on the halberd, I think. But yeah, we'll go after the big guy. That's a good hit. Come on, let's get another one. That's a miss. Unfortunate. We'll put that on the guy. Now we're okay. No way. Need to save on cost. Yep. Alrighty. Yeah, no, the big one just, Jesus Christ, that thing went ham, and like just pulling, like yeah, not pleasant, that one. All right, second swing, missed. God damn it! I was like, this should put him down. Nope. If we miss, then that doesn't put him down. All right. How's the sacred play? 60%. Eight damage, of course. Oh boy.
Swords meet sorcery.
Swords meet sorcery, indeed. Please get off of the thing. And okay. Alright. Yeah. He punched me. Opportunity attack as he runs away. He's almost dead. Ooh, that was a pretty big hit on Shadowheart, unfortunately. Move up to here. Swing. Critical miss. Another miss. Yep. This is what happens when you don't have dark vision and when you don't have light applied to your health. But lessons learned. Yes, opportunity attack. Opportunity attack on him. And now he's doing the entangling plans. God damn it. Yeah, we'll apply that. Let's go. One good swing and a critical miss.
To focus.
Right. You Sacred Flame, come on, he should go down. Yes, he does. Correct.
Battle of wits.
And you are immobilized because of this thing. Okay. Nope, not that. 72. Are these guys resistant to... I don't think they are. No, they aren't. Okay. just swing some fire at the guy. Critical miss, wonderful. Yeah, I think we're gonna go after the big one, because even with... Okay, critical hit, wonderful. He's down. Only the little one. Wait, no, never mind. There's a big one over there who's just, I don't know, sitting there, concentrating on a thing that was already, like, dealt with it. So, that's a little bit weird, AI weirdness. Like, he should have definitely stopped concentration on constricting, because the target already got helped out. But again, like, this is a minor complaint about the AI not being the best. So, right, apply that. And that's about it. Alright, you, I think you can just cantrip. Oh, you're entangled. God, of course you are. Can you? Yes, you can. Hooray! We'll just do that then. And that'll be that.
Tempest I will raise.
Are you still entangled? You are not entangled. All right.
Of course.
Over there. Firing his way, and we managed to
No choice but to keep going.
and help her not be entangled.
Best be on my way.
Yeah, this again, like, with the levels and the. Oh, he decided to do it again, the bastard. Okay.
Taste my fury.
Lae'zel, not as consistently great as our barbarian girl, Carla, but
Give up.
but yeah, still fairly reliable in dealing damage. Gale definitely took a lot more damage than I had hoped for in this particular one.
One day I'll catch a break.
But
Did you do that on purpose?
do what on purpose? I don't know.
A savvy move recruiting Halves into our cause. While I'm adept at most forms of weave manipulation, druidic magic is not my area of expertise. He will make for a most useful option to have in reserve.
No, I'm glad you approve, Gale, and I agree wholeheartedly with that stance. Right, gilded chest. Is there actually anything in it? Yes, there is. You get to throw out an ice knife, a couple of just point. Not great. Okay.
Quite
Fuck's sake.
exhausted. A good night's sleep would do me wonders.
A good night's sleep would do you wonders, you say. Alright. I'm sure it would, but we're not gonna
Can't
do
afford
that.
to stay
So,
idle.
what we are gonna do is we're gonna have Shadowheart cast Prayer of Healing, which is a very nice spell.
Mind.
And I think with that,
Well, in it.
doesn't look like there's anything else to this place. There doesn't seem to be any paths or any hidden things. So,
Don't waste a step.
well, I don't. Was there anything? Bottom here. Burlap sap. Headless corpse. Always love to see those headless corpses. Oh. Dear Mom, you forgot me, and that's not nice. The last time I forgot to tie my shoes good and tight, you gave me a cloud in the air. So I hope someone does that to you. But if you can you come back, please? Or if you meet Mr. Looper Diddle Swires, send him, because he's famous and quite good at helping people. And I need help, Mom. I feel funny here in the dark. Dark goes movie. It hurts. My head feels like porridge. It hurts. Help me, Mr. Sweet. Mom, Oh, Mom, sorry I wasn't brave. That's sad. Like that sounds like that sounds like a little kid. Like, I could easily think that was like something like 7 or 8 year old kid who got left behind. But it's also sad in the sense that, well, one, the mother is probably dead, which is the reason that he got left behind is not because the mother forgot, but because she's dead. And whoever the person was who was supposed to help
Ready and willing.
clearly didn't make it.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I do another
Must
thing.
be on my way.
Really do wish that they could like it's clear that the corpses are causing you to get restrained if you fail a save, and then you take damage if you get stuck in them, right? You'd think that after like the first couple of times the AI would or the character.
Wondering about your queen, Blackith. What tales of her reach us are terrifying. I suppose that describe her.
Blackith is unity, fear and beauty, life and unlife. Eyes like onyx, teeth like daggers. There is none more perfect.
Sounds vile. I assume the meaning of perfect was lost in translation.
Harsh, but also I feel fair.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
If I remember correctly, like my lore, Blackith is a lich of some kind. So
Let's get going.
not the nicest of sorts by any means. Right. So with that chest done, and with us being unwilling to go up into the mountains for now, there is that area that we have not yet gone full. So that would be across here. This path. I don't expect there to be much up there of interest. Like, since it does kind of look like it's one of those, like, there might be like a little thing there of interest, and that's gonna be it. But you know, you never know. Like, for example, the place where I found the Kuatoa village was like very obscure. Like, did not expect, even though, like, well, the Kuatoa village itself is pretty minor, like, in all aspects, but like still, it was one of those things where like, didn't expect this to be as big of a deal over here. Like, I just expected some like small little cavern of nothing, no particular interest. Oh, for fuck's sakes, Gale. Please just. Alright. Oh,
What's that?
that is a burlap sap, which has a key and some rags in it. I love it when there's just random keys that don't even have a name. Obviously, they probably wouldn't have a name when, you know. Oh, and another key. Alright, pick that up. Ooh. Bagita's diary. Alright. I need to rest. I will make it, but if I don't, let these words tell my story. The curse came. Most ran, my Ron included. But I spent too long in the trenches of this town building up what little I had to let it go. Took what I could in the barrow and followed. I was slower, but I made it. Nearly. God's damn barrow broke, but I'm nearly out. Just need one last rest. a breath or two and to tell my story. Well, looks like she didn't make it in the end. Wooden chest. I wonder if either of those keys. No, one of them did. Alright. That's fine. This goes to Shadowheart. While I did call them like minor places, right? I do think that like I don't mean that as like an insult or anything. I think that stuffed bear. Child's diary. Oh god. Dear diary. Well, it's another horrible day. Dad promised if I didn't like it in Wraithwin, we could leave, but here we are. I told him about 100 times or more that I want to go back to Elturel, but he said he promised his boss to stay until some project was done. Well, who cares about a boss? I want to go. He's ruining my life and he doesn't even care. His boss is a man named Kithric. Alright. And my dad said we're allowed to be in this town as long as we don't let on that we're not a Shar family. I just don't say much at school or with the other kids. I don't know what it really means to be a Shar family, or why we're not one. I don't care either. I just want to go back to Elturel. Sad. It's, I have a feeling that they didn't make it.
Night and shadow have claimed this place. Turn back.
But that's a carcass. Or what I think is like an owl or something. There. Wonder. Can you actually make that jump? No. No, you can't. You could at some point, apparently, but... Alright. Just a couple of skeletons. But yeah, as I was saying, like, I don't mean it as a bad thing that some places are just minors. But like, it really does increase the sort of... Like, this is a world, like a large living world, I feel. It does definitely. Oh. Okay.
Where lies your guilt?
The waning moon.
Oh, hello. He was speaking with a dead man. All right. Or woman, in this case. I'm gonna dub you Sir Key. Yeah, I certainly have a lot of keys that I've managed to pick up. You could say that I'm keyed into the plot here. Right. What's going on here? I've met few who can also commune with the dead. Not many people out here in the darkness. Ready yourself for a fight. Nobody asked on the second one. I've met a few people who can commune with the dead. Not many people out here in the darkness, which is true, but I think... What's going on here?
You walk in the darkness unafraid. How curious.
Yes.
A fair point. Perhaps this one could assist us. The murdered lie silent. The raven asks, will you be their voice?
I mean, you couldn't be more cryptic, could you? Right. So our options are, depends who murdered this woman. Speak plainly. What are you talking about? Why does the raven want to know? And then a paladin option, I will always seek justice for the wronged. Which... Yes. We're like, none of the other options really speak to me in that, like, these are all fairly mundane responses, but we're a paladin through and through. I will always seek justice for the wronged.
Then you and I were fated to meet. This woman tended a bar where she took her patrons, her friends, into her confidence, promised their secrets were safe with her. Yet she turned their words into knives and stabbed them in the back. They died because of her, and to this day her victims lie unavenged.
She's dead. How much more can she pay? I doubt you're here out of the goodness of your heart. It sounds like she must be punished thoroughly. Or, a specifically Oath of Vengeance dialogue option, then we should seek revenge on her behalf. Which, yes, we're absolutely gonna go with that. And we should seek revenge on her behalf.
You see it as I do. I seek a record of this one's crimes, written in her own hand. Through it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial for her crimes.
That's a very interesting power to have, Mr. Pale Elf. There are certainly, why would you do that? That's some powerful magic, and what do you need me to do are all valid options here, I feel, but we also get a paladin option, which is hardly a fair trial. You've already decided her guilt. Why?
My reasons are of no consequence.
Of course they are.
Your soul sparks with vengeance, with fury. This is your chance to torment a murderer, to make her suffer. Will you take it?
Like, yeah, okay, she's a murderer, apparently. She's already dead. I don't know. Like, it's, like, why, to torment someone, like, that's not the purpose of justice. Like, it is a miscarriage of justice to torment someone. Like, that's what evil people do. They torment people. Wrong choice of word there, buddy. So, no. You're on your own.
A pity. I thought I sensed the spark of heroes in you.
There's nothing particularly heroic about tormenting the... This is a strange thing. I don't know how to otherwise describe it. Like, I don't know, is he supposed to be a recruitable companion? It certainly feels that way, and to torment a murderer, I get it, but I am very conflicted here, I feel. Yeah, I do also agree with that, Bork there. There definitely should have been an insight check at some point. Certainly should have been. I'm very conflicted with this finding. Is there no other... Is there no other... Burden of time aura. Condition. Beasts and humanoids have disadvantage on saving throws while within green meters of this creature. Elves are unaffected by this temporal magic. He is also entirely... Oh, he's a Shadar Kai. Okay. But he's immune to necrotic damage. He's not resistant. He is immune. God damn it. Now I'm thinking that, okay, tormenting a murderer might not be the just thing to do. But I do also feel that, again, tormenting a murderer might have just been his really shitty choice of words. And on the other hand, if he's a formidable ally, which, like, just by looking at all of this, he I think, he certainly could be. Like, again, maybe this is the lesser evil to the absolute. I really, really wish there had been an inside check there. But let's talk to him again.
The air stirs in trepidation. You have the ledger.
Okay. How do you know I have the ledger?
The Raven always knows.
Okay, good to know. Tell me why you want it first.
To punish a murderer. If that is not enough, leave. I have no time for those lacking commitment.
Well, I figured that the ledger, like, that I was already in possession of the ledger, because it would make sense that this ledger would be one of many that we managed to pick up along the way. All right, here, take it.
We have it. Her lies, her guilt.
Oh,
Madeline reported her friends to a dark justiciar and fled when they were butchered.
That's
well, she flees no more.
Okay.
I will be the conduit for Madeline's spirit. I will force her to face trial, and you will be the judge. Make her beg. Make her suffer.
I remember that book now. Okay. I'm here to make sure she sees justice. Let's see what she has to say first. When punishment is needed, my hand will not shy from the blade. I think I'll just kill you instead. Well, we're obviously taking the Oath of Vengeance one again. When punishment is needed, my hand will not shy from the blade.
The Raven was right. We were fated to meet. Break her, my friend. Most thoroughly.
But why do you care? That's what I'm intrigued by. Like, you're a Shadar-kai elf. As far as I know, Shadar-kai elves don't really have a connection to Shar at all. Yeah, that sounds painful as fuck, my boy.
He said I was gonna be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
You didn't mean to hurt anyone when you rattled them out to the... I mean, I will hear her side. But you didn't mean to kill your friends. How laughable.
I said it didn't mean nothing. That Ben and Mark were just drunk and whining. The Dark Justiciar promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised.
Yes, she did. But, like, I think we know what the Dark Justiciar actually did to her friends, but if it was drunk complaining, why did you report them?
The Dark Justiciar said to report everything, big or small. She ain't the type you say no to. She gave him a dagger each and told him to press it against their stomachs on the count of 3, to start stabbing and not stop till she said so. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
You should have known better. Pathetic. You murdered your friends. You're a coward. Oh, thank God we're really good at persuasion and guidance.
You're right. I'm a killer. A monster. I should have died instead.
Glorious. Look, my hand still shakes. You broke her most thoroughly. Well done.
This was just some perverted fantasy of yours, wasn't it? She was punished. That's all that matters. Or that was fun. No, like that was fun is quite out of the question. I am very like I am also of the persuasion that yes, this was just some perverted fantasy of yours, wasn't it? But she was punished, and that's all that matters. And to be honest, I do have to say that like I do like while he might have been more severe than I would have personally, like in the options that we were given. I can't say I disagree with his judgment. So she was punished. That's all that matters.
If you are satisfied, then so am I. You have done well. Her pain and anguish were sublime. I will treasure it. Here, for your services. Should I find another murderer in need of torment, I shall call upon you. Farewell.
Okay. And they poof out of existence. Alright. We gave the ledger to he who was and punished the killer for her crimes. He was pleased. We got 27 gold. And we can summon Quaith the Raven. Suitably moody. These gloves are perfect for wearing while thinking about poetry. Okay. I think Speak with the Dead with Madeline seems... Okay, so taking that would be stealing, but apparently taking the silver class, the silver trade... Okay, we'll take that. We'll take the tray. How can we not reach the silver? Like, it's literally right... Ugh! Alright, fine. Let's not take the silver trade, but we'll take the black gold. A very interesting thing, like, and this is like right next to, well, okay, not right next to, yeah, like we came from there. Like, this is something that we could have stumbled on much earlier, I suppose, but very interesting, regardless. And we've been here, like we were literally, huh? No, okay, but I think that's pretty much it for the exploration of things outside the town, like outside the ruined town. There is the Moonrise Towers, and there is also the road to Baldur's Gate, because we did see a camp of like goblins and ogres over there, which I assume are the forces of the Absolute, but I think that's what we're going to be doing then. I think we've otherwise scoured all of the areas, so let's jump on over to the road. But yeah, very interesting encounter, that one with the Shadar Kai Ranger. Question mark? Oh yes, he was, because he was a Gloomstalker. So, right. So this is the road to Baldur's Gate. And the real question is, are we literally just going to walk over there? Because I have a feeling that this might not be the greatest.
Fires and tents. The Absolute's army is camped here. Better not press my luck.
Right. Yeah. If he says that already, I think that's good enough of a hint that we should just fuck off, I guess. Let's not take our chances. But I think if that is what we have now chosen to do, we go to Moonrise Towers, I guess. There is very little left to explore aside from the Moonrise Towers.
Moonrise Towers at last. Make no mistake, I will have answers about these gay tadpoles.
Easy, Laser. We need answers, yes. She catch more flies with honey than vinegar. Perhaps that doesn't translate. I don't know if Githyanki have honey, or vinegar, or flies, even. Let's just show some restraint.
I'm capable of restraint, just as you're capable of raw fury. I trust we'll find reason to exercise both here.
Yeah, I trust that as well. The real question is, are we going to walk in through the front door? Or are we going to try and find a side way in? And there is at least something probably to still be explored. So, we'll do that. I'm not sure if I would call it gambling to go up with 4 people against an entire army. Like, granted, they may be goblins mostly, but like, that's still a shitload of goblins to fight with just 4 people. Especially not at their full power. So, no, I think I'll pass on that particular gamble. The odds don't seem that good. And hello, Aelin. I'm glad to have you here. Alright, Shadow. The rustic chest that we haven't looted. Okay. There's a... Okay, what is this? On potions and elixirs. Yes. Alright, this is just the... Yep. Alright, I can send that to camp. Camp supplies don't really need it. We'll take the bolting one, but what is this? Potion of angelic slumber. Drink to fall into a 2-turn slumber. Unless interrupted, you gain the benefits of a long rest. Alright then. That's a thing. Okay. Probably not something that I really want to do in combat. But that's a potion and a half. 2-turn slumber, and you get the benefits of a long rest. Very interesting. Wonder where does that go? Probably nowhere. Nowhere particularly interesting. Not even go there. Nope, path center. Yep. Okay. And then we still have the other side to go. See if there's anything. Alright, hope you're doing well, Aelin. We are pretty much like tightening the noose around
Something over there.
a mound of dirt is something over here. But we are tightening the noose around going after Ketheric Thorm and his entourage of assholes in the Moonrise Towers. Now, we are not at our best when it comes to comes to our resources at the moment, which is not the greatest thing to say when we're supposed to be going towards Ketheric Thorm, because we know that the asshole is he's gonna be a difficult fight, even if we figure out a way to make him apparently not immortal. Or well, he could even, like, considering that apparently Jaheira managed to put an arrow through his eye and the dude didn't give a shit. Maybe invincible is more appropriate than arms. Palm the last. Mr. Shar spread putrid flesh across the table before me. Eat of my bounty, she urged. She pressed her bitter mouth to my ear and her clawed hands to my loin. Take your pleasure, she whispered. Her tongue dripped poison into my mouth. Be quenched, she cried. The harpers near victory, our fates are writ. Dark goddess, we partake as you charged. On this great beast's flesh let us feast, our loins and lips let us ravish. Of this poison let us drink. If darkness we must know, let us be gorged as it takes us. We'll Shadowheart can hold on to that. People wonder why Char and Charans are seen as, you know, the bad guys. Oh, we have found Moonrise Towers, and okay, they don't appear to see us, or at least interact with us yet. All right, infiltrate Moonrise Towers. We reached Moonrise Towers. We need to infiltrate the cult's ranks and find the source of these parasites. Okay, so that's that. We did also get an inspiration for, like, from before for Shadowheart. What was it? I think it was... No rest for the wicked. It just assists who he was. Okay.
Can't give up now.
Right. We could go here. We could go back to the front door. I feel that this is probably a better way to go about it, because there's only like 2 zealots here. Alright. This seems like a natural enough place to save again, since I still remember. Alright.
You! Halt!
Her thoughts invade your own, hunting for recognition. Your parasite offers it readily.
True soul. A pleasure. What news from the field?
Great news, your imminent death. Yeah, like I'm very... We need to infiltrate, however. More importantly, why is one of our rank on guard duty?
To greet those of our like, and weed out those who walk where they do not belong. Zarel's in the audience chamber, true soul. Go right ahead.
Let's hope this Zarel likes what we have to say.
Praise the Absolute. You! Halt!
What?
Her thoughts invade.
True soul.
What?
A pleasure.
We literally just had this conversation. God damn it.
General Ketheric's advisor went off on a field trip. Zarel's in charge till he gets back. Zarel's in the audience chamber.
Okay. Are you gonna ask us the exact same questions again? That's a Zentarim sigil on those crates. I have a feeling that... Well, let's not disturb the peace for now. I mean, it does say that it's stealing. And apparently she just fucking walked off. They actually have a ship.
This feels like it stretch all the way to the Sea of Swords on a clear day. If this place ever gets a clear day.
Who are you talking to?
I'm afraid you missed the ship, Trousseau. But there'll be another along soon enough. We're already stacking the cargo.
Wonderful. Where are the ships heading?
Baldur's Gate.
Of course.
The army marches overland. But we sent some friends ahead to smooth the way.
You know, asking somebody, why does the Absolute want to make war with the city? You know, not a question you want to ask when you're attempting to infiltrate the place, I feel. So we're just not going to ask that. What cargo are they bringing?
Nothing of note. Just supplies for the battle ahead. I've already checked it twice over.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Let's not try the whole. Let's go with persuasion instead. Like being thorough. Just being thorough here.
Right you are, I suppose. Check away.
Okay. Where's the... Oh, okay. Okay, so it's only these certain ones. Right. Weapons. Couple of potions. We can just take these. Okay, potion for... don't really care. What? Dentarum shipping crate.
A wave of sick familiarity radiates from one barrel amidst the cargo. Tadpoles. Sleeping and scarcely aware, but echoing yours 100-fold.
An army's worth of slithering parasites. Sickness waiting to spread.
I concur. Examine the seal. It looks familiar to you.
The winged serpent of the Zentarim. It seems their pursuit of profit extends even here.
Why, though? Do we want to reach out Tadpole? No, I don't think we want to reach out Tadpole. Not at this stage. But doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me. What about you, Mr. Arden? Do you have anything interesting to say?
Stand clear of the cargo. Respectfully, Trousseau.
Respectfully, what's important about this?
They're not to be opened until they reach the city. The Absolute smiles on them that follow orders.
True enough.
And I don't plan on being a guard for long, Trousseau.
Definitely have the attitude of a true soul, at least.
Thank you.
I don't think there's any other crates that we'll get to inspect. Of interest over here. No. What do you... So they have a little lighthouse here. I don't think there's nothing special. There's no reason to... Probably not even really a way to get down there. Okay, well... So, tadpoles and weapons to Baldur's Gate under the sigil of the Zentarum. I was suspecting that the Zentarum... that they had robbed the Zentarum. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Adept Bell, anything interesting for you?
Look busy or they'll set you lifting too. Whatever's inside's heavy.
Yeah, that... Good advice. Good advice. Works in many types of work environments. There's a crane. More crates. Cat hole over there. Which I mean... We don't have a cat to send through, so...
I'm way too big.
Yes. Alright. Is there anything anywhere else that we could even go, really? No, not from here. Okay. Go inside.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
Barrel.
You ought to be kinder, you know. To the prisoners, I mean. Any one of them could be elevated to true soul, should they accept the Absolute.
Ugh. Then I shall have to keep them busy praying for mercy from other gods, won't I?
Works out that way.
Don't get too close to the prisoners. They're desperate enough to try anything.
Good to know. This is gonna be difficult. Adept Gulen.
Be a dear and strike me deaf. Our guests are especially sobby today.
No hint of... like, absolutely no hint of sympathy there. Good. Right. So we're in the dungeon, is where we are. Wonderful. You know, I can't help, like, honestly can't help but be kind of disappointed by the fact that, well, that, like, these guys apparently don't really, like...
Did you request this post too? I'm glad I got the Warden and not Zarel. Don't get chatty with the prisoners, mind you. The Warden won't like that.
Good to know. I do want to talk to Leah, though. Prisoner's journal.
Roland better be alright.
It's Roland. He's probably holed up somewhere, planning to burst in, spells ablaze, and rescue us.
Oh.
I bloody hope not. If he saves us, I'll never hear the end of it.
Oh, so that's where the tieflings are. Okay. Are these the... Nope, that's Wulgren. And a couple of his friends. Alright, alright. There's a plaque, there's a wooden barrel. Anyone else interesting in the cages? Those appear to be mostly corpses. There's skeleton. The torture room, pile of bones. Zealot here. I assume the warden is gonna be in the center.
Don't speak to the prisoners. The Absolute forbids it.
Alright, we will not walk to the prisoner. I could jump over there, but that seems pointless at this stage. Really wish I had the message cantrip, because that would help in being subtle about talking to the prisoners. Alright, open door. Let's see who's inside. The warden. I think we then also... Oh, Gale, come on. Couple of steps forward, please. There we go. Close the door. And let's talk to the warden. This can only end well.
You spark of the familiar. Do I know you, true soul? Perhaps not. Your face is rather bland.
Whatever your business, a warning. None may speak to the prisoners. Disciple Balthazar was most clear.
Oh, so Balthazar is here then. Okay. Rules don't apply to me, okay? Gently probe into the warden's mind. I don't think I want to do that. I'm not great at wisdom, so I'll speak to them if I want. Why ban speaking to the prisoners? Do not disrespect me. I am a true soul. Other tieflings, your own people, are in a cell. Aren't you bothered? I'm looking for a particular prisoner. Duke Ravengard? Why ban speaking to the prisoners?
Disciple Balthazar has plans for them. And were I you, I would not get in the way.
Fair enough. I'm looking for a particular prisoner. Duke Ravengard?
He sounds important, and I'm afraid the mere dregs are the only ones left in my care.
Yeah, seems reasonable. I mean, this question seems a little... Other tieflings, your own people, are in a cell. Aren't you bothered?
Anyone who refutes the Absolute is an enemy of mine, true soul. You would do well to remember that.
Yep. Zealot through and through. Detect thoughts? Do we detect thoughts? Oh, this can go so badly. This can go so badly. We have some inspiration. Hopefully we won't roll like shit, and we roll a 19. Okay.
Your mind swirls with information about the prison. The small levers behind the warden's desk open every cell, while the larger one triggers the alarm. And interesting items confiscated from prisoners lie above the warden's office, just up the ladder.
If you are going to stare, kindly do it elsewhere. As I said, you are free to roam where you wish, but do not speak to the prisoners.
All right. I think for now, let's not cause trouble. We can, however, read the invasion plans for the Sword Coast. The sea of moving ice down to just north of including several of the nearer archipelagos in the coast. Sea of Swords. A large red arrow stretches out from the east, then branches into numerous small arrows, fanning out across the land to signify the Absolute's plan. And the warden apparently just fucks off. Like, literally just leaves us here. But, okay. We know how those levers work. Oh, no. That's a locked door for whatever reason, and we're not going to be going in there. Okay. Will not cause...
You'll need it, little Wolverine.
The hell she call me?
There it is. You act bold, but there is a weak, temperamental child beneath the mask. I see it. I see you.
She apparently enjoys tormenting the prisoners. Right. We're definitely gonna come back here later because we need to save these people. Like, we cannot have them be sitting here awaiting whatever messed up judgment these cultists have for them. Now, let's go see what's behind this door. Looks to be the torture room. Okay.
Plant one foot in front of the other. Head forward. Back straight. Make them fear you.
Okay. Full.
A new face. Do as the warden says, when she says, and you'll be fine.
I think these are deep gnome converts. Huh. Well, this is the torture room, but there doesn't appear to be anyone being tortured for now. Right. Up the stairs into the maw of the beast. Or the belly of the beast, I guess.
Not to diminish our efforts, but it was rather simple getting here in the end, wasn't it?
The obstacles ahead of us promise to be higher still, which will make the pleasure of overcoming them all the more potent.
We are each of us threaded.
Like, Gale, you do realize that you just fucking jinxed us, dude. Like, god damn it, don't say it was easy. For a learned man, he certainly, and that's a female ogre over there. Good God. Okay, did not want to ever see that, I don't. Right, come on. Close the door. This looks to be a barracks area. Let's talk to the creature.
Hush. Meat sounds above. Here.
I wonder.
For a moment, you do hear it. Flesh sliding on stone, like a living being extending through the walls.
Oh god. Something in the walls? What is it?
Big! In walls above! Maybe whole tower. Loudest near kitchen. But Mig banned. Not allowed to pet nose.
What a sad day indeed for Mig.
You find meat? You share.
I guess? Question mark? Abbey wardrobe. I just take these? Guess I can just.
One soul. Of many thoughts. One mind.
Chest, cabinet, acolyte, zealots. Anything?
You'd find better lodgings out in the war camp, True Soul. I know we're all one under the Absolute, but you do not want to bunk with an ogre.
Yeah, fair. Thanks, Yeager. I appreciate that.
Don't mind Mig and her meat sounds. It's just her brain flopping around in her skull.
No. Good to know that you're not exactly attemptive type, I guess. Can I really just take these? I guess I could just really take these and nobody gives a shit. Might as well, I guess.
We once called monsters.
Oh, well, looky who it is. We have Zentarum here. The thing is, I think these are the same Zentarum who were at the Goblin camp, and I'm pretty sure that I don't want to talk to them because they will just go like, well, you fucked up the last camp that we were on, so oh boy. Okay. God damn it. Another crying. What about door number this one? What?
We did as we was told, General. Followed every order.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
Us? No, it was Minthara. She got the orders. She...
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
You failed to retrieve the artifact. You failed to protect your true soul. You do not deserve to live.
Yeah, okay. Don't kill them. They're loyal followers of the Absolute. Keep silent and keep watching. Hear, attack. We're definitely not attacking. We're definitely not hearing, because, like, it doesn't, like, it is literally not the thing you do in the Absolute camp. So either we stick up to these guys, which we won't, because if Absolutists want to kill Absolutists, then they shall. We shall keep silent. Like, if they want to weaken their own forces, all the better for us.
Mercy, General! Please!
General Thorm?
Let our newest arrival speak.
Why
You have
me?
seen what these creatures are capable of, and you have seen their inadequacies. Isn't that so? What is your judgment?
What is my judgment?
You know I'm loyal! Tell him!
Enough! True Soul, tell the General how the goblins served our cause.
I saw the horrors they committed in the Absolute's name. Like this, like they're gonna look, like, if I say this, they're going to go, I mean, yeah, absolutely. Like what's the problem there? Just kill them. They're worthless. They're faithful soldiers. You should set them free. It feels bad lying.
Lies! I served the Absolute! I did everything I was told!
We are too close to the ending and the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer.
I really
quickly.
fucking did not want.
No! You creaking old bag of shit!
Yeah, by the way, that wasn't really impressive throw. Like throwing a halberd.
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Like
try again.
Like she literally. She literally yanked a halberd off of a guard and then threw it with such force as to knock the dude back and pierce his armor.
Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you.
And
you heard the general. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish.
we will nod curtly.
Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake!
Okay. It shall be trial by combat. If you wish to live, you must champion yourself.
Oh, crap! You're gonna enjoy this, ain't ya?
I mean, I'd be lying if... Would I be lying? I potentially could be lying. Okay, we got a bunch of inspirations. So, for our noble character, an iron fist. Execute the goblins. Okay. And Lae'zel was inspired... Lae'zel was inspired, but it didn't register, I guess. And then Gale, Thorn family discovered the fate of Kithric's family members. Okay, right. So
heading there.
Head on over there. Yep. Yeah, this doesn't seem. Like, this just doesn't seem at all... And a critical miss, of course. Alright, fair enough. I was about to say that this doesn't seem at all fair, but if we critically miss the first one, it kind of undercuts what I was just about to say. Alright, let's try to kill Rasha. Oh, and you know, critical hit, instant death, and apparently a level up. Alright. I really should have reapplied the Hunter's Mark, but, well, we might as well put it there now. Cool. Take the sword out again.
The worms will feast on you when I'm done with ya.
Even hit. Okay. Right. So. Okay, that I don't fucking this was a I didn't expect this to go like this. Okay. But the first thing we actually immediately do is we level up. That is what we do. We're now level 8. This is a big one. Right, we could pick up a feat. Which maybe we do? I think... Sentinel. An enemy within melee range attacks and yeah. You gain advantage on an opportunity attacks, and when you hit a creature with an opportunity, it can no longer move for the rest of its turn. Yeah, I think we just pick up Sentinel here. We don't... It's either we pick up Sentinel, or we put 2 points into either Charisma or Strength. I kind of would like to get our Strength up. But there are potions for that. There are probably magic items for that as well. So I think we're still fine. So I think, yeah, I think we just go for the Sentinel. Preparation of spells. Really don't... Like, we don't need magic. We don't need magic weapon. Don't really need protection from poison. So... Take Wrathful Smite. 3 turns of Divine Favor. We could take Searing Smite. We could take Heroism. Or we could take Bless. Let's take Searing Smite. I think that's... Alright, that's that. Then...
Air is ripe with magic.
Gale. Is that another... Yep, 4th level spell slot unlocked. We get 2 spells. Not a lot of spells that we haven't picked up along the way. Confusion, Black Tentacles, Fire Shield, Fear, Gaseous, or a bunch of these. Do we honestly pick up... Wait, we have a Scroll of Disguise Self. We don't need to pick this up. Okay. Confusion. Yeah, let's take Fire Shield. Fire Shield, Average, Black Tentacle. I think those are that. And with over here, we're definitely just putting 2 into Intelligence and being done with that. Then... Lae'zel, my girl. You have a 20 strength. Honestly, I think durable, because like we kind of want her, because like, you know, Battle Master, she gets all of those back. Do we want... Like, durable is definitely something we need to consider. Any other... There's, like... we could take Resilient, but I think we already have a con saving throw, right? Yep, proficiency in that, already have it. There's only, like... I think there's only... Not a lot of the like half feats, I guess you could call them, or I think they're called half feats in that like you get something and then you get the feat and then you get +1 to something. I think there's not a lot which increase, not a lot that increase. Yeah, because I think. Yeah, honestly, I think durable is the way to go, because it increases, like, her constitution by 1, so she gets up to 16, and she likes getting a short rest anyway. I think we go with that. And then...
Let's get on with it.
Then we have our lovely Shadowheart. Oh yeah, this is the... She finally gets to apply poison damage to her melee attacks, which she isn't doing too many anyway, but that... And I think... yeah. I am... Like... it would be really nice to have Warcaster, like, because she's the person who's gonna be doing concentration the most. But I do think, like, wisdom. Because it's not like she can. Not like she has. Like, I don't think she has Shocking Grasp as a spell. Take Medium Armor Master. But it's not good enough because we're not doing much stealthing anyway. It's a shame that it's only Shocking Grasp that you can cast as a reaction with Warcaster. Like, that limits it a lot, because that is not the case in tabletop. So yeah, I think we just go for ability improvement, put 2 in wisdom, and call it a day. Oh, I did also forget to... have banishment in there. Okay.
These things have stayed interesting.
Right. Can we just take this? Yeah, we can apparently just take this. Very heavy great axe. Okay. Take that. Camp. Oh, note to self. You got this, Rasha. You're gonna be the bestest true soul there ever was. All you got to do is trust Minthara, listen to the Absolute, and do as she said. And you get your audience, and you'll be properly rewarded. Don't go listening to them fakers like Dren. Dren does not hear shit. Yeah, and she ended here. Just dead. Right.
Lost in thought.
I think that we are going to cast this spell on Gale. Because I think it should work. No, I don't get it. Right. So, if he cast Disguise Self, variant, okay, Rock Drow. I don't know. Let's go with strong half elf. And now, speak with a damage. I wonder if this works. I haven't actually tried this.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
It does work. Cold. Okay. Who did you answer to?
The Absolute. She chose us.
Okay. What were you doing in the village?
Hostages. The Absolute wants hostages.
Okay. Did you have any valuables?
No.
Cool.
Valuables only. Us many. So many. Legions of goblins. And more.
become.
The spell's power.
Okay, we learned nothing.
Well, that ends not as bad as it could have.
I mean, let's dispel this, guys, I guess.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Okay, right, we're done. We're done with that. Do we go and talk to the disciple then?
Moving in.
I mean, we are being watched, so I would hate for her to get word that, yeah, he didn't actually just come straight to talk to you, so. Brooding gnolls. The gnolls verge upon being brute beasts who cannot follow orders couched in even the simplest terms. They can fulfill one important role in an army such as the one we're building, that of vanguard shock troops. Howling gnoll berserkers can be sent ahead in frontal assault, absorb defenders' spells and missile volleys, exhausting our enemy's ammunition before the arrival of the organized phalanxes of our less savage troops. Accordingly, Ragslin's Hobgoblin Rangers are hereby detached to the wilderness to track down gnoll war packs, capture each pack's flint leader, and bring them back in good condition to Moonrise Towers for tadpoling. The flints can then be returned to their war packs, where we can count on the rank and file to follow the orders of their leader, who will then be loyal to the Absolute. 6 such packs should meet our needs. See to it. Right. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah. Don't like the sound of that. Recent dismemberment of Agent Mahos, True Soul 26, by Lord Herod's guards at the Ring Fork Stronghold is a clear indication that our strategy for co-opting the orcs of the Trielta Hills needs to be adjusted. Sending a herald to talk was regarded as evidence of weakness, so we must assume an attitude of dominance in our next attempt. The true soul among us who best understands orcish customs is undoubtedly Sir Yax of Skornubel. He shall be sent, backed up by a pair of ogres, to deliver a direct personal challenge to Lord Herod, using as an excuse the dismemberment of Mahos. Yax is to defeat Herod and then force him to swear fealty to the Absolute, and in return we shall back Herod in the conquest and alliance of the 2 other Trielta tribes. Inform Sir Yax as soon as he returns from the Weirwoods. Oh. Taking the grows off the table. Dictated to Scribianthus by General Ketheric. Druids, meddling and meddlesome. I have a history with them that makes me wary of underestimating them. They will certainly not welcome the rise of the Absolute in their vicinity and could become significant obstacles if we don't find a way to take them out of play. I speak here, for starters, of the Emerald Grove and of the Cloakwood Circle. They cannot easily be defeated without a significant diversion of resources, but they can perhaps be neutralized from within. Druids, by their very nature, do not smile, Yanthus. Value the balance of natural forces over the welfare of humanity in general, and in the extreme this is expressed by the faction historically known as the Shadow Druids, who favor complete separation of the circles from what they regard as the ills of civilization. We shall identify the current leader of the Shadow Druids, cultivate them with gifts while intimidating them with threats, and encourage them to see that the wisest and most prudent course is for the Druid circles to stand neutral as the armies of the Absolute marches on the blighted cities of the civilized. Disciple Zrel shall select an appropriate agent to parley with the Shadow Druid leaders. Eventually, all shall be infected with death. Yup. That's invasion plans for Baldur's Gate. A map of Baldur's Gate depicting Upper City, Lower City, and Outer City as far as Worm's Crossing, as well as Grey Harbor and the near course of the Chionthar. I'm surprised that no, like...
The reaction failed. Perhaps I can pull it off as
Right. I'm still not convinced that this is gonna go well. Also, Shadowheart, you took a lot of damage for no reason. Just drink. Let's get another one anyway.
What now?
I think that should be enough. And then split put a couple of healing potions for you. Cover those lost ones. Okay. I think it's up here, right? No, it's not up here. Then let's not go up there. Where is Disciple? Maybe it's up there. Where's it? It's not down the stairs, right? No, where the Why is there just like this very inconspicuous side door that brings you straight to the throne room? Like fucking, it is not. That's not good for my health. Just walk into that sort of a situation. All right. Anything you have to say, Nola?
Don't try giving orders, true soul.
Okay. I wasn't going to, but fair enough. All right. I guess we do have to go up here. Tell us, Riveth.
No feuding under this roof, true soul.
More's the pity. More's the pity.
You're not the first to brave the dark for the absolute. The war camps are full to bursting.
I was not expecting that particular accent when I talked to her, but so be it. All right, let's go up here. All right, Moonrise Towers main floor, first floor. Okay, so we were on the main floor, which makes sense, and now we're on the first floor. Necromites? Necromites? Right, undead skeletons. Okay. Oh, okay. We found...
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciple Z'rell?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul.
I always do have
the goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. Tongues of psychic flame lap at the memory of the goblins dying by your hand.
I see you like to handle underlings physically. So do I.
Oh boy. Alright. Got any more for me to punish? Sounds like being your underling would be quite enjoyable. A waste of my time. I didn't come here to clean up other people's mistakes. I mean... I don't think being flirty here is the correct answer. Also, I realize that since we are infiltrating, let's put on our disguise. We really, like, I do kind of want to seem eager, but I also feel that a certain arrogance is expected of true souls. So 3 is actually an option here. This could, like, if this goes really well, we could get her alone into her quarters, and then we could potentially assassinate her. But I feel... Let's go with got any more for me to punish?
Plenty. But I hoped someone of your talents would be more ambitious. You came here to answer the Absolute's call. Let's see what you're made of.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
Yep. I figured she would do that. We have a ring of mind shielding on our finger. Okay. Overwhelm her by unleashing a wave of hatred as you prepare to attack. Distract her by drawing her towards your hunger for power, which is not. Fake it. Fill your mind with love for the absolute. I mean, I really don't want. I don't want to just. Oh yeah, here. I really like Carla. I don't. Because this is one of those things where, like, if it's true, I feel that it's probably easier to achieve. But on the other hand, if I tell her that, yeah, I really like Carla, oh god, this is like, if we get into a fight here, I'm pretty sure that we're just fucked. Like, we're just not prepared to take on this particular fight, I think. Distract her with thoughts of your romantic desires. Let's go with that. Difficulty class 18. But at least we have persuasion proficient. Like, at least we have proficiency here rather than what we'd have with deception. All right, we succeeded.
I see you've been rejected in the past. Do not worry. The Absolute loves you. And that is all that truly matters. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
Impressive. Show me the power she gave you.
Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought.
Wow.
But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side.
Okay.
And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
She literally just killed, like, not even just a goblin, but like an actual ogre, just snap of her fingers. That's a hell of a power to have. I mean, we've seen that he is invulnerable. I do... if I click I live to serve, what do I need to do? Like, I think that is the correct option. But we're also trying to figure out, like, actual information. And...
Indeed. The Absolute's love for him has made him more than mortal. He is unstoppable.
Unstoppable. We'll see about that. Right. I live to serve. What do I need to do?
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there. Aid Balthazar if you can. And bring the relic home.
Huh. Okay. What exactly was this relic he was sent to retrieve?
It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
Also fair. You said you lost contact. What do you mean?
And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry.
What if Balthazar is dead?
Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters.
Death doesn't silence Balthazar for long. Understood. I'm ready to head out.
The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
Okay. I could have... So that room, I'm gonna assume... locked, okay. The library... Oh, that's Disciple Zell's room, probably. Outside room. Okay. Let's talk to Radia.
It is not your time yet, Blessed One. The rooftop chapel is reserved for the General's private contemplation, save for those he chooses to ascend.
This must be the place. We have to get inside.
I mean, we'll get inside eventually. And how is one chosen to ascend?
I'm sure you have done a great many things to get this far, true soul. But above, you will stand in her very presence. Such an honor requires more.
Her words are diplomatic, but her face betrays her true feelings. Utter contempt for you and all your kind.
Disciples Rel has given you a chance to earn that honor.
You don't believe I'm worthy.
I believe you will find your rightful place in her design. Either you will ascend, or you will fall. And I find use for even the fallen. I hope that is some comfort to you.
Not particularly, no, you foul necromancer. Zerel, personal reminder. Balthazar has sent neither word nor notice. Whether he's gone is a mystery. Needs someone to investigate his chambers, but no doubt he's rigged the thing to high hells. Perhaps hobgoblins. Okay. Don't know why he would just... that... Right, so the ornate door leads... This leads... Yeah, like that leads to the... I assume that leads to the rooftop chapel. What about this door?
Tempers are rising.
Okay. Yep. Nope. Wrong door then. There was... A gift. Marcus, I assume no explanation is needed for just how rare these appendages are, but I trust you shall make good use of them. You have a golden opportunity to place the gem. Do not squander it. Access to the unwilling donor has proven difficult since the harvesting. If I am afforded the opportunity, I shall pass along your gratitude. From Bethel. Even reading that is... Balthazar. No. That's... No, that door is okay, apparently. Before we go through that door, however... Okay, so this is just the battlement. Anything, Acolyte Dane?
Hey, True Soul. What's the word? Armies gathered outside. The general giving us marching orders.
Keep it to yourself, but the general's advisor is missing.
The necromancer? The general won't leave one of his own behind. He might be the Absolute's chosen now, but he's still a soldier at heart.
Okay. Still at Benner? Anything?
Seen the view out west from the terrace? All those beasts camped under one banner. That's the Absolute's power. The General's power.
Not much. Like it's a strange camaraderie in here. I feel like the whole. Right. This is Balthazar's room. There's a moon lantern. Engraved Githyanki. That's a lot of corpses. Human spellcaster, corpse, severed body parts, attention acolytes. That door is protruding book. I have a feeling that those protruding books are right. Sensor, right. Let's go get that moonland. Might as well deprive them of it. Don't. Well, the thing is that Balthazar isn't coming back. We'll make sure of it. Reminder: acolytes are permitted entry to my chamber for the sole purpose of collecting moonland. My library is not to be tampered with. While the Absolute appreciates your eagerness to learn, my bookshelves do not. Any request to borrow from them must be given to me in advance and are likely to be resumed. If you desire information on poisons, do not think to read any tome on the subject here. They are inclined to grant more knowledge than the written word could provide. Remember, the Absolute's purpose is better served by a beating heart than a poisoned mind. Though if you choose death, I will ensure you... This much. Right, the real thing that caught my eye.
Once again, your mind opens to Lae'zel, and she considers the disc.
More writings on Orpheus, the so-called Prince of the Comet.
Go on then, let's hear it.
The Prince of the Comet, Part 3.
We missed a part.
The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon Ephelaman. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale, but beneath the roars, we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. This is more than a fable. It's an affront to the undying Queen Vlaakith. Gith's son died to Voss's blade. Orpheus is no more.
Could Orpheus really be alive, do you think?
It is not just improbable, it is impossible. Kithrak Voss and his red dragon slayed the fell prince. You could no more resurrect him than you could glue together the pile of ashes he became. My Vash taught that the silver bells of Vlaakith's court still ring out before every hunt in celebration of the prince's defeat.
Interesting.
As a child, I longed to hear them for myself, and sing in praises to the deathless queen and her Kithraki.
Right. Who is the great red dragon Philemon of the story?
Tiamat's emissary. It was he who carried word that Mother Gith had negotiated the gift of the dragons, and that Vlaakith I would preside as queen of the Githyanki. The Philemon remains the queen's consort to this day, as endless as the empire he now serves.
Well, we're taking that with us.
This Gith slate looks like the other. Another story?
We literally just had it. Okay, so this is a moon lantern. I mean, we don't... Can we... I mean, we know what this is. So I had hoped that we could just...
I itched to draw my weapon and gut every last one of these cultists.
You're keen. Just don't get carried away. Some of those guts might be of use to us unspilled, at least for a while.
Right.
No better than to indulge every craving, Shadowheart. But when the time is right, the Absolutists will feel the sting of my blade.
Yep, she's definitely on the edge, that one. But I think we've gotten what we needed for now from... I wonder if Balthazar himself decided... Right, Kithric Thorm's relic. And... book. Right, anything else? Nothing else updated. Okay. Right, because, like, I wouldn't really be surprised if Balthazar had himself destroyed the scrying eye, just to, you know, try to get away with his own designs, whatever those may be. Now that that's done with, where this leads to Raj Oblodra. Right.
Araj Oblodra, trader in all things occult. A very great pleasure to meet you, true soul. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make.
Very well. Let's hear about this special offer of you.
Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
And what exactly are you planning to do with your share?
Research, naturally. We Oblodras are simply curious by nature.
Yeah, you definitely got, like, have that, like, that mad genius sort of gleam in your eye. What kind of potion can you make?
No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together, hmm?
I mean, Oath of Vengeance. It does, like, it says, if it'll help me vanquish my foes, fine. Is what it's giving me as an option here. Which... this is one of the few ones where I'm really conflicted on taking this, because, again, yeah, it might help me vanquish my foes, absolutely. But I also think that that he is, like, I am smart enough. Like, I have an intelligence modifier of 0, true, but I have intelligence 10. Like, I would recognize the fact that, like, this could easily, like, my blood, her having access to my blood, and her being an alchemist and potentially also a magician, actually knows of the arcane arts, like, that could easily be turned against me. Never mind,
Very
I'm
well.
not interested.
If there's anything else you need, let me know.
Right. Show me your stock. Let's see if you have anything useful. You have a Circlet of Hunting. You gain 1d4 bonus to attack rolls against creatures marked by Hunter's Mark, True Strike, Fairy Fire, and Guiding Bolt. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. Well, Cloud Kill, Cone of Cold, Boots of Arcane Bolstering. Each time they dashed into their gains Arcane Charge for 2 turns. The Graceful Cloth. Gain +1 to your... Okay. If only I was a monk. Right? Robe of Exquisite Focus. Gain +1 to spell save DC. What does your robe do? You gain +1 to... Okay, so... High spellcasting, you gain +1 bonus to spell save DC. The wearer has +1 bonus to armor class as long as they have lightning. Yeah, so like this is just better. The protectee spark wall is just better than. Okay, good to know. We have the Thunderskin cloak. When a creature with reverberation deals damage to the wearer, the creature needs to make a what? Reverberation. Affected entity has a -1 penalty to strength, dexterity, and constitution saving throws per remaining turn. And the entity has 4 or more turns of reverberation. It takes 1 to 4 thunder damage and possibly falls prone. The condition is... Okay. I mean, I would like to have like a cloak for all of my guys, but I don't think we have anyone who does reverberation. When the wearer deals thunder, they gain arcane acuity. Arcane acuity does +1 point, right? But I think circulate of blasting is still probably better than that. So be it. And then she's got a couple of poisons, oil of diminution, potion of flying. A couple of rings. On the way you ignore the effects of difficult terrain, cannot be paralyzed or... Okay, no. Yeah, ring of free action. That's probably, you're probably taking that. Risky ring. You gain advantage on attack rolls and receive disadvantage on saving throws. Wait, it's literally just... Very interesting rings. Very interesting ring. Well, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna buy all of her healing potions. That's certainly one. The real question is actually yes. So you have resistance to lightning down and right. Yeah, I think guiding light doesn't... This doesn't do much. Oh, we can't sell it because it's... Okay. We're not keeping that. We're not keeping the toxin. Might as well sell those. But we are taking this out because we don't need the light cantrip on Lae'zel, so... ignore the effects of difficult and cannot be paralyzed or restrained or gain... I mean, she already has a way, like, if she's outnumbered, she gets advantage on the... So I think Ring of Free Action is probably what we're gonna give her. Though the first thing... We're just gonna do that. Let's check. Is there... So you have a ring. You gain additional hit points when you heal a creature. Yeah, you get less, basically. You have... You can see in the dark. And you get... Yeah, I think those are still both better. While wearing the ring, where deals spell damage while illuminated by a light source, they also radiant orb. This really hasn't come up at all. I think we're gonna get rid of that one. I think we're gonna take that one. Org Fang. A buckwheat. A baguette. Poison resistance, I don't think. Alchemist fire. I think we just get that. Risky ring. Risky ring. Just always having advantage on attack rolls does sound pretty cool, I'll be honest. But disadvantage on saving throws is pretty big. Pretty big. We can... Well... Those... Risky ring. Do we get a risky ring? We could instead... No, I don't think we want... Like, the risky ring is like... Yeah, you have disadvantage on saving throws, but when you're a paladin and, like, you have the aura of protection on, like, that does kind of counter it. Not fully, but it does kind of counter it. But I don't think I want to have the risky ring on our paladin, I'll be honest. Like, we already have other ways of getting advantage anyway. So I think for now we're fine.
Come back any...
Come back anytime. But let's put that ring on our finger. And then I wonder, what are you doing? Are you just helping or are you cowering?
Failed.
She sees everything we are. Do you understand? There is no hiding from her.
From the absolute? Yeah, I guess not. This leads to the outside battlement. There's a kitty here. With a mind flayer tadpole. A dead mind flayer tadpole. Okay. Do we have speak with animals? I mean, we do, right? We have a potion of speaking with animals. All right, let's drink this. Let's talk to Steelclaw.
These are the stalking grounds of Steelclaw, furless one. Tread lightly. Fortunately for you, the slithering vermin I hunt has my attention. For now.
Murder every single one you find.
I intend to. I braved lapping waters and leaking ships to find this prey. I butchered many, and will butcher many more. But this one I toy with. I slice, I tear, and when the time is right, I will bite its head off and bathe in its innards!
Ferocious. Good luck with the hunt, Steelclaw.
Luck is not needed. Merely patience and a thirst for blood. Hunt fast and hunt well.
I mean, I was hoping that we'd get some maybe useful information, but none of the questions that we had available to Steelclaw seemed particularly
This is the spot that's marked on that map.
interesting. Oh, this is the okay. I mean, you know, do we have blunt weapons on any of us? Not really.
You have my attention.
Can we blast it through with magic? Nope. Immune to cold damage. Alright. Fire. Immune to fire damage. Cracked wall. Force. That's what we're missing. Here's piercing, slashing, immune to slashing. You can't get with piercing. Okay. Well, we'll have to.
Let's get going.
With like Carla and a massive hammer should do the job there. This brings us back to me. Oh, we know where to find that secret place next time. Really don't want to go and talk to the. I really don't want to go and talk to the Zentarim in case there's like, hey, I know you, and oh shit. We'll.
That smells interesting.
We'll do some exploration here. Okay, this. Huh. Mucus. Mucus.
Just a pinch of.
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
Mucus. That's not. Oh. No, I wanted the silver tray. Not the miscellaneous food stuff. That's what. What drips red mucus? Some kind of
Just focus on
Eager for battle.
absolute picking a fight with the whole
I've got a long road ahead. I need to find a way forward.
some kind of, maybe some kind of what's it called? God, ooze. Some kind of an ooze is my guess.
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling.
Why are you attempting?
Now, how can I help you?
Why are the gnolls in the kitchen? Do you not have anyone better to put in the kitchen than a gnoll? Barnabas.
I've shown Barnabas a kinder way. A kinder name is only fitting. That is the gifts the Absolute gave me when I stood before her. To rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better.
Paladin. You mean you enslave people? You've actually stood before the Absolute?
I have. It is one thing to hear her voice. Quite another to feel the power she can grant. Observe. Barnabas, sweetie! Come show what a good boy you are. What would you like him to do?
Yeah, I on it, like, you decide. How about a dance? Nothing. Keep your sick games to yourself. I feel that we'd probably... Yeah.
Oh? As you wish.
Yeah.
A little advice. Should you seek an audience with her, steel yourself. To be remade, we must be willing to suffer.
How do I get to meet the Absolute?
Please, Z'rell. And you will be called to ascend to the tower top. Many have gone before you, though not all have returned.
About what I figured. But yeah. Kinder way, huh? Enslavement through magic. Kinder way. Oh boy, these people. Oh, and there's some ghouls over there on the battlements just standing around. That seems an entirely appropriate thing to have just... well, I mean, they have at least a couple necromancers in their service, so it's not wholly surprising. Right, these are all just things that I could steal, which is pointless to steal that. Anything interesting here? Have I even been here before? I have been here before. Right. Right. So what we really have left to explore here is on the main floor. Is this larger chamber?
They'll be loot enough to make us lords.
I suppose.
What are the goblins?
I caught a glimpse of Ketherick and Z'rell. Wouldn't have the gumption to stick my nose in, like you did, mind.
I mean, that's why I'm a true soul and you're not.
Heard a rumor some do-gooder stopped a horde of absolutists from getting their hands on a load of druids in some grove. Whoever it was, better pray the general doesn't smoke 'em out. Be a bloodbath, so it would.
It's honestly a little weird seeing the blonde hair on that goblin woman. It's just, I don't think.
The others. Honest, I won't. I was always the smartest.
I'm glad that you're an optimist.
You did. She gives them to you fully formed. Can you hear her?
Of many hearts, one soul. Of many thoughts, one mind.
Pilgrims.
Of many hearts, one soul. Of many thoughts, one mind. Of many parts, one whole. In her name, her design.
The disciple has returned upstairs, but perhaps she'll still see me.
They say the general cannot die. Perhaps that will be the Absolute's gift to us all.
I have a feeling that that's not as much of a gift as
I'm
you
bound for the
think it
war
is.
camp. I'm no fighter, but perhaps she sees something I do not.
That's not gonna work out well for you, probably.
Where do you hail from?
I was a farrier in Desarin Valley. Then the dreams came.
My brothers had the dreams.
If you have coin,
Then show it.
That. Ooh, your tone is asking for a beating, Bugbear. What do you have on offer? What do you... Okay, so the Bugbear is... indifferent to us. Halberd of Vigilance. Okay. Sentinel weapon. Gain +1 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on perception check ability checks. Adroit reflexes. When you make an attack roll as a reaction, you make it with advantage. And weapon enhancement. +2. And it does more extra force damage. Yeah, we're just absolutely... Pardon the pun. We are absolutely getting that. And a couple of the silvers in there. Why not? Scroll of animals. I don't think we have anything else to sell at this. Yes, we do. We have that. We're keeping these because, well, might as well keep them. Might be time. Right, and then a shitload of gold. Alright, anything else? Gloves of the Dueling. While you're holding one weapon in your main hand and nothing in your free hand, gain... Aw, you can't even use a shield with that. That's harsh. Sentinel shield. +3 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on perception ability checks. Okay. And Raging Heart Garb. Ruin Tamer's Heart. While raging, the wearer generates 2 turns of wrath. +2 Constitution. Oh, that's nice for a barbarian. Not sure if it's as nice as the... I will have to think about it. Just padded Fistbreaker Helm. Gain +1 bonus to spell save DC. And gain +1 bonus to initiative roll. Okay. Big Boy's Chew Toy, Quarterstaff. Slicing, Short Sword +2. Potion of Angelic Reprieve. Unless you gain the benefits of a short rest and regain all. Okay. Potion of Angelic Reprieve. Regain all first and second level spell slots. Like, what the fuck? These are really powerful potions. Plate armor +1, half plate. That was the thing that we sold. Dagger +1, battle axe +1, great axe, light of creation, bow. Spear +1. Okay. Yes, we'll buy those as well. And we are pretty much flat out broke. Alright, good talk.
Get moving, will you?
Hey, we just spent a shitload of money at your establishment, and that's how you treat us? Bastard. Alright. So, Halberd of Vigilance. Do you look cool? It looks cool. Alright. And yeah, this probably, like, +2 weapon enchantment and 1d4 force damage is more than pretty alright. Where is... Yeah. But with all of that done, we don't even need to talk to Zentrum because we just don't have the money to do that. Alright. And then... let's go out the front door, I guess. Anything of interest out here?
I sought to reach a Githyanki Creche and be rid of these tadpoles. Now we stalk forgotten lands haunted by darkness. I'm going to find my people. If you have any sense, you will follow.
You consider your options, knowing that should Lae'zel depart alone for the crash, she could fall to the curse.
Okay. Alright. We're not given much choice then. Crash is a priority. Let's make our way there.
To the creche. And do try to keep up.
Fair enough. She has made her stance clear on that, and we shan't tarry. But that does kind of, you know, maybe I'm being a little bit of an optimist here, but that does kind of feel then that going to the crash area, like in the mountains, doesn't just screw us over when it comes to this shadow curse thing area. So, I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, it was this way. We'll leave this area for the mountain pass. I'm honestly slightly surprised that the game didn't actually lock us out of the mountain pass, like, as a whole. Because, like, I figured that was at least a possibility that would happen. Though I figured that I guess I should have figured that, like, in that case, Lae'zel should have probably, like, brought these, like, she would have brought up her concerns a lot earlier, and then, like, okay, if we don't go here, then I'm leaving now, rather than sticking it out this long. But I guess with that, I am gonna save the game once again over here. One thing that I do want to check is, now that we're out, Moon Lantern. Item, examine. Like, I know what this thing is. Why can I not, like, why can't I save the pixie? No, we're not having that as melee. I wish I could, like, I wish there was an option of, I don't know, of breaking it to free the, well, you're entering a different region, so be it. I don't think we'll be going too far into the mountains, and I think now that we're out of the absolutist camp, we can take off our disguise. But Rosemary Monastery Track. Right. These are creatures who got too close to the shadow. They're dead because of it. Very well. Okay. Rotten warning.
Do not enter.
Right, because that way lies.
Beware of the shadows. Pass at your peril.
Right. Animal carcasses, a campfire. More warning signs. We don't really need warnings. We know what we're doing. We know what's in there. So, the question is, what's that? Wouldn't really? Okay. What about this black?
Walk in the way of dawn. For Lathander cannot protect you where the light doth not reach.
Okay. That also sounds like, vaguely like a warning. And... okay. Okay. What is... Poison, level 3 undead. What are death shepherds? Skeleton, necrotic veil. Deathly miasma grants the affected entity 20 temporary hit points. While the affected entity has temporary, it is resistant to all damage except radiant damage and cannot be turned. Undead ward aura. Allied undead when are resistant to bludgeoning. Okay. Okay. Thankfully, this one decided to just rush us here, so... Bonus action. Okay, so Hunter's Mark is cool. Yeah, we'll put that on our Paladin. And let's go swing. Let's get swinging. 1 HP, of course. Oh, those are some absolute cultists that these things build. Okay. Gonna be a big fight. I think this is gonna be a fairly big. Maybe. Put that down. No. Right. Now. Sacred Defiance. What is Sacred Defiance? Expected has advantage against the turn on while near the spell. Right. I'll be honest, I think this is oh no, because it can't go upwards. Thunderwave. No, not Thunderwave, sorry. Shatter. And stay back here. Dashes as well.
Can't slow down.
But where are you going? Wait, what? Okay, that's a critical hit. Do we pump? Yes, we do. Right. Then second swing. Critical miss. And punch in the face. Not pumping anything. Full arm mastery, opportunity attack, critical hit, not react. Wonderful. Oh.
No time to waste.
I really wish I could get to him without taking an opportunity attack from the ghoul. Yeah, I think we do. We just do that. Or we do a jump and go after him. Yeah. Another swing. And then action surge. Swing. That was unfortunately our reaction. Ooh, claws hit him, but that's fine. I think.
Heading there.
Get close. Can we reach it? Yes. Most of them didn't give a shit. Unfortunate. Yes. Try to knock him prone. get him? We did get him. Excellent. So he got turned, so he's running. So did he. Okay.
Knight to King 5.
Critical hit. Nice. Didn't get rid of his temporary hit points, but that's a good start, and it slowed him down, so he probably has to dash, which means he... No rest for the wicked. What is no rest? Death is but... Oh, okay. No, we're not counterspelling that. Oh! Oh, okay. Fuck. That is not what I... Okay. That was entirely not what I thought. God damn it. Right. Wow, enmity on your ass. But put him down is what we need to do. Right. And turn. He's turning. Do not react. Let them run away. Right. Now then. Is there a way? Do we just... Yeah, we'll try to put him down. And then let's try dazing you. Made the save. Right. He turns. We don't react. No, we still don't. No. No! Just let him... Do I... Oh, for fuck's sakes. Really? I have to take the opportunity attack because it bugged out. That sucks. Like, that is just bullshit. Right. What are the chances of a guiding bolt hitting? A fairly good one. Yeah, we'll go. There we go. Good hit. I don't think, however, we're just gonna fall back with her. All that done. No. Oh, they can cast that spell and just take their main action to just try and kill us. That seems more than a little. That seems more than a little unfair. Right, I think we're gonna try to have any really big attack spell. That we have Scorching Ray. Okay, that was pretty big. Like, almost killed the guy. Straight from the... I wish I could have polearm mastered that one as he came in, but he also just whiffed entirely, so I can't be too bad, I guess. Come on, swing. And another swing. Nope. He's on 1 hit point. We're not spending a spell slot on him. Alright, he's down. Wonderful. Lae'zel. They're just gonna probably keep resurrecting if we don't kill the Death Shepherd, so we'll attempt to kill the Death Shepherds. And we're succeeding fairly well. Don't think you need a hit. Alright, immune to oh yeah. I was like, why am I immune to being paralyzed? Well, that's because I have the ring. Dumbass. Right. He's got 20 HP left. He's got 20 HP left. If I go for a third level, pretty sure he goes down. Yes, he did. Alright.
Let me recite their demise.
Yeah, this is very much with those two dead. Also, very annoying ability of theirs, that whole
time to push my luck again.
Resurrecting undead with full hit points. I thought it was heal, not resurrect. Such is life. Right. Alright, Lizelle. I'm dead. And too dark. Too dark. What? We're
Let's finish this.
like we are in sunlight here. What do you mean too dark?
Victory is assured.
Never a dull moment.
Don't want to go through the stinking cloud, so just jump up there. Okay, you went through it anyway. Oh, I thought if you made the save, you wouldn't need to. Oh, for fuck's sakes. It's still too dark. Okay. Like, is he in some random patch of shadow? Like, just literally in a random patch of shadow? Because, like, it looks like he's in, like... Or maybe she was. Yeah, I guess she was being here. He was in the shadow, and therefore... Still really fucking weird. Made the save. God damn it.
I don't fancy their chances.
Alright, you don't fancy their chances. Fair enough. Come on, fireball. 2 HP left.
Can't even catch my breath.
Come on. There we go.
These boots have seen everything.
Where are you going? Oh, they were trying to get to because of the thinking. Okay. Right. I think that's a perfectly this is a perfectly reasonable place for us to save once again and call that a good session. I was very surprised that we ran into a bunch of undead who had apparently slaughtered a bunch of absolute cultists, but maybe there's an answer here. But with that, I think it is time that I say good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, whatever time zone you happen to be in. And thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all soon.